Fabrizio Romano announced, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is coming. Manchester United are closer to finding a better proposal from Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the Ineos Group rather than Sheikh Jassim for a potential takeover at Old Trafford. A spot in Europe's elite competition for next season is firmly in the hands of the Red Devils. However, the future of the Glazer family remains less certain. Friday saw both of the two prominent parties in the takeover race submit new bids, with Sheikh Jassim submitting a world record bid for United. Indeed, it has been reported the Qatari bid was submitted minutes before the 10 p.m. deadline and was worth in the region of £5 billion. Although the bid from Qatar would see United become the most expensive sports team ever sold in history, it is still said to fall short of the Glazers' valuation. And speaking on his YouTube channel, Fabrizio Romano's sources have told him that it is actually Sir Jim Ratcliffe's bid which is currently the more attractive to the Glazers. It is believed Ratcliffe's bid would be for the majority of the Premier League giants. However, it would leave the Glazers with a small share of the club. Therefore, the American family would still have some influence over the matters at Old Trafford going forward, which would not be the case with the Qatari bid. Manchester United's move for James Maddison depends on Erik ten Hag's stance. Manchester United are one of the clubs interested in signing Leicester City midfielder James Maddison ahead of this summer's transfer window. The England international is set to enter the final year of his Foxes deal in July, and reports claim that he will leave the club regardless of their league status. The Foxes are likely to demand at least £45 million for their prized asset, but the big question is whether United will make a genuine approach to sign him. Maddison is predominantly an attacking midfielder by trade, and United have the position well covered through Bruno Fernandes, who has been a revelation. The 28-year-old star has registered 61 goals and 53 assists from 178 outings. He has stayed injury-free throughout his playing career, which is quite fascinating. Maddison has largely operated from the number 10 role but has played over 30 games in central midfield. He has an equal number of appearances on the left and right wing. In our view, a transfer for Maddison will rely on Ten Hag's stance. United would not want to make a huge outlay on an attacking midfielder to keep him on the bench. Maddison could be a regular starter for United with his ability to play 4 different positions, and it is left to be seen whether Ten Hag gives the green light for a move. Manchester United scouts keeping tabs on 23-year-old Liga Portugal shotstopper. Manchester United had sent scouts to watch Porto take on Boa Vista on Sunday amidst links to shotstopper Diogo Costa, according to O Jogo. While who the Red Devils were monitoring has not been specified, the Portuguese goalkeeper is someone on the club's radar. The 23-year-old has been in fine form over the last 2 seasons. Costa established himself as the number 1 in the Primera Liga outfit's starting lineup in the previous campaign. Since then, he has not looked back and has gone from strength to strength. The Portugal international has been in fine form over the last few months and has caught a lot of people's attention. This season, he has made 37 appearances in all competitions for Conceição's team, keeping 18 clean sheets. David De Gea is currently the first choice at United. His existing deal with the Red Devils is set to expire in June. But the Spaniard is expected to sign a new contract on reduced terms. Ten Hag would like to get a goalkeeper who is good with the ball at their feet. In that aspect, De Gea leaves a lot to be desired. Therefore, it remains to be seen whether Costa is the one who will succeed the former Atletico Madrid star in between the sticks at the Theatre of Dreams. Manchester United to extend Victor Lindelof's contract until the summer of 2025. Manchester United have decided to trigger the extension clause in Victor Lindelof's contract amid his impressive run of form, the Daily Star report. The Sweden international has been a key player for the Red Devils over the past few weeks in the injury absence of Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez. The centre-back has impressed with his positioning and concentration. He should keep his starting spot for the rest of the campaign due to the injury crisis. It is now reported that United will activate the 12-month option in his contract. In doing so, the 28-year-old will be contracted to them until the summer of 2025. Meanwhile, a summer sale of Lindelof has not been ruled out. United plan to keep him for another season unless they can recoup the £31 million fee paid to Benfica. Lindelof and Harry Maguire have been regulars on the bench this season, with Varane and Martinez preferred as the central defensive pairing by Erik ten Hag. This has led to speculation over the futures of both players, but in our opinion, Lindelof should not be sold this summer. The Swede is still in the prime of his career. Instead of him, United should look to part ways with Maguire, who has been prone to making defensive errors. There are already claims that he could move on this summer. Manchester United could sell Eric Bailly and Alex Telles in the summer. Manchester United are open to letting Eric Bailly and Alex Telles leave in the summer, reports Fabrizio Romano. They are set to return to the Old Trafford club after their loan spells but are expected to leave the club again. Telles is currently on loan with Sevilla and has played 32 games across all competitions for the La Liga club. The 30-year-old Brazilian has weighed in with 3 assists, but the Spanish club are not looking to keep him. Luke Shaw has been excellent for Man United this term, and both Tyrell Malacia and Diogo Dalot have been capable covers. The Red Devils do not need another left-back or left-sided centre-back, and Telles will need to leave again. He is entering the last 12 months of his deal, and Manchester United would be keen to sell him. Bailey is also out of contract next summer and has played his last game for Man United from the look of things. Bailey has played 19 games for the French club but has started just 4 League One games. The 29-year-old has not done enough to earn a permanent move. Malacia sheds light on life as a player at Man United under Ten Hag. Manchester United fullback Tyrell Malacia has revealed that Erik ten Hag is a demanding manager and asks for the best from every player at the club. The Dutch manager was appointed in the Old Trafford side's dugout at the end of last season. Since then, the former Ajax head coach has managed to turn things around to a considerable extent at the Red Devils. "We ended our 6-year trophy drought after winning the Carabao Cup." Speaking via Manchester Evening News, the former Feyenoord star was asked about Ten Hag being insistent. The left-back disclosed that the gaffer wants the team to attain silverware. Malacia was the Dutch manager's first signing in the summer of 2022 at United. The defender has been a backup to Luke Shaw for most of the season. As of late, Malacia has not been putting in the best of performances. While the 23-year-old brings tenacity and aggression to the team whenever he plays, the left-back has been found wanting defensively. But the Holland international is someone with immense potential and talent. With a gaffer like Ten Hag, who has the pedigree of developing young players, it remains to be seen how far the fullback will go at United.